Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure. And the upcoming schedule for the... Hey, Allie.
Brian, thank you. Well,
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, B.A., especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has is palpable.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk. Now here's Irving. And there's the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
James outside. Over Harris. Shot's good by James.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Here's James. After the basket by Brooklyn. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Monk. 5 to shoot. Howard with a screen on Irving. Here's Monk. Rebound Brooklyn. And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield to the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Howard. And here's Davis. Now James. From 13. Howard, the pass to James. They shoot again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well. 8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Harden against Monk. Griffin passes to Durant. Driving inside. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And the basket by Monk. And now entering his late 30s, Howard has embraced a new role.
You know what? He's done a nice job, B.A., of adjusting to what his body allows him to do now. Mentally, he's more comfortable and seems to be at peace. And he doesn't have to be the focal point anymore. He's fine being the spoke in the wheel.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's James with the jam.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Timeout. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for Harris. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, Durant with a steal. Now here's Millsap. He's covered closely. Irving, the pass to Aldridge. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Nunn. Back to Bazemore. And outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Irving with it. Jordan picks him up. Aldridge against Nunn. Aldridge with the bucket. Aldridge has got his second basket on the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Bazemore. To the left wing. Anthony in the post. He's guarded by Millsap. Anthony misses. Harden from outside. Anthony grabs the board. The Lakers trail. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Harden against Nunn. Pass to Aldridge. Over Anthony. And Aldridge the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Nunn. Here's Anthony. And some nice defense there to win the quarter. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7.
All right, look who's coming under the court.
And he's one of the game's best closers. But to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got his...
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the...
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
LeBron James out there with Anthony. And then there's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis in at center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Hits the three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Harden. And there's a pick. There's the drive. And it's Harden with the big finish.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. James against Irving. And Davis slams it home. Oh, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Aldridge, and it's Griffin in for Millsap. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Irving up top. The three is up. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. James outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Griffin against Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Davis a screen. There's the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. you can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the range, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
Harden misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. And the Lakers with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Durant. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
James outside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Monk. Kicks it out to Westbrook. For 3, James. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron. Automatic.
Irving against Monk. Irving, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Here's Westbrook. Howard inside. Working on Claxton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Kyrie Irving is 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Westbrook. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Kyrie Irving. For 3, here's Harris. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Now here's Harden. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Mills. Monk against Harden. Over Monk. Here's Claxton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And that one misses. Here's Bazemore. No good from outside. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots.
Question for either of you. Were there guys around the league you enjoyed? And now we turn our attention back to the first. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Westbrook finds James. Westbrook against Harden. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room, and he can't get that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
The Lakers trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Millsap, he's checked in for Durant. Both free throws good from Davis.
Yeah, you know, it's been exciting to watch Davis develop as an NBA player. I mean, he's put a lot of hard work in and has turned into a dominant MVP caliber player. And some teams still struggle to find ways to deal with it.
Irving with it. It's Griffin, high post. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Johnson, he's checked in for Millsap. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Westbrook outside. Pass to Howard. Davis against Johnson. Davis, the pass to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. James has got 9.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Inside, here's Griffin. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Nets lead by 7. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Harden, the pass to Johnson. Good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for LeBron. And it's Rondo in for Monk. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. The baseline J is on the way. Anthony, left side. Over Harris. They get it again. Pass to Rondo. The 3-ball. It doesn't go for him. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Mills. There's a screen by Aldridge. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter here. Uses the glass on the layup. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
To the inside. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Mills. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down low. Millsap inside. Check by Rondo. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nets lead by 13. We've got 1:13 left in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Yeah, Rondo really knows how to maneuver his body, contorted in an effort to draw fouls. So effective with that.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ariza's checked in for Davis. Bazemore comes in for Westbrook. And Nunn is subbed in for Rondo. And a change for the Nets. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Harris right side. Back to Brown. Pass to Mills. Millsap against Anthony. Now here's Harris. He's guarded closely. No good. A bit long that time. The Lakers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. The Lakers with the rebound. Back to Ariza. Jacks up a 3. That one is off. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Harris from behind the arc. Millsap inside, working on Anthony. Another shot. Harris on the attack. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, shot fakes like this from Harris prove how fundamentally sound he is and how good he is at fooling defenders.
And Harris drops them both. And so it's the Lakers with it. With 1 on the clock. The shot comes out. And so it's Brooklyn in a good situation, up by 13 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Kendrick Nunn out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Anthony. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Back to Mills. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. Nunn against Brown from about 16. That's short off the rim.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Anthony. Shot from the low post is good. Anthony's got his first 2 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Jordan. Monk comes in for Bazemore. And it's Westbrook in for Nunn. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Millsap. Durant comes in for Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Mills.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Got it. And the Nets lead by 13.
Durant taking every last second there to get off his shot. This guy's got a flair for the dramatic at times.
Here's Westbrook. And Davis slams it home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Irving finds Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Davis. Pass to Westbrook. And no good. Harden with the defensive effort. To the paint. It's stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Westbrook with it. Harden picks him up. And Davis slams it home.
So Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Harden against Monk. Now here's Harden. Tightly guarded. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Anthony grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Anthony.
Defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty. He's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
Pass to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. For 3, Durant nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in.
Team foul. Now into the lineup.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down.
I'll tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. It's stolen by James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Harden's shot is good.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot, so I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
And there is no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Westbrook against Harden. Baseline try. Howard controls the rebound and the putback.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Now here's Harden. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.